Hey, animal lovers! Did you know the animals we see every day have hidden superpowers, weird secrets, and mind-blowing abilities most people have never heard about? Well, today I'm serving up 5 fascinating animal facts that will change how you see your favorite creatures forever. So grab a snack, hit that like button, subscribe if you love learning new things, and let's dive deep into the wild side of nature. First up, the mighty elephant, the largest land animal on Earth. But behind those floppy ears and gentle eyes lies a communication trick that seems almost magical. Elephants can talk and listen through the ground. Here's how it works. Elephants produce deep rumbles called infrasounds, so low we humans can't hear them. These rumbles travel through the ground as vibrations. Other elephants feel them with special sensors in their feet, and even through their trunks pressed against the earth. This lets herds stay in touch over miles, warn each other about danger, or guide lost family members back home. Scientists have recorded elephants picking up the sound of distant thunderstorms, or even the footsteps of rival herds far away. But that's not all. Elephants also mourn their dead, gently touching the bones of lost family with their trunks, like paying tribute at a grave. Some even stand vigil over the body for days. And talk about brain power. Elephants remember waterholes and migration paths for decades, helping their entire herd survive harsh droughts. Their memory really is legendary. So next time you see an elephant swaying or stomping its foot, remember, it might just be sending a message through the earth beneath your feet. Next, look up, way up at the world's tallest animal, the giraffe. With their long necks and graceful stroll, giraffes seem peaceful and silent. For centuries, scientists thought giraffes didn't make any sound at all, but recent research uncovered a fascinating twist. Giraffes hum to each other at night. Using special recording equipment, scientists captured deep, low-frequency hums, maybe to keep the herd connected while resting in the dark savanna. A giraffe's neck can be up to 6 feet long, and it has only 7 neck vertebrae, just like humans. Each one is stretched to giant size, helping them reach treetop leaves other animals can't. Male giraffes also use their necks in dramatic battles, called necking. They swing their heavy heads like sledgehammers, slamming into each other's sides to prove who's stronger and win the attention of females. And here's a sweet detail. Mother giraffes give birth standing up. So a baby giraffe's first moment in the world is a 6-foot drop to the ground. A rough start for a future gentle giant. Despite their size, giraffes are vulnerable in the wild due to habitat loss and poaching. Protecting them means saving entire ecosystems, because wherever giraffes roam, healthy trees and other animals thrive too. Now meet the kings and queens of the African plains, lions. Unlike other big cats that hunt alone, like tigers or leopards, lions live in tight-knit families called prides. A pride usually has a few adult males, a group of related females, and their playful cubs. Lionesses do most of the hunting, working together to bring down massive prey like wildebeest or buffalo. Teamwork that makes them nature's sole predator. Male lions patrol the pride's territory, roaring to scare off rivals. And when a male roars, it's loud enough to be heard up to 5 miles away. One of the loudest sounds in the animal kingdom. Lion cubs are the heart of the pride. Females often nurse each other's young, like a big babysitting club. Cubs learn to stalk and pounce by play fighting with siblings, practice for when they grow up to hunt for real. But life isn't always peaceful. Young males must eventually leave their pride to find their own kingdom, battling older lions, to take over new territory and form new prides. Sadly, wild lion populations have dropped by nearly half in the last 25 years due to habitat loss and conflict with humans. Conservationists across Africa are working hard to keep these royal families ruling the savannas for generations to come. Let's get colorful with the chatterboxes of the animal kingdom, parrots. Sure, you know they mimic human words, but did you know some parrots actually understand what they're saying? Take the African gray parrot. Scientists tested one, named Alex, who learned to name colors, count objects, and even ask questions. When Alex got bored during tests, he'd say, "Wanna go back?" He wasn't just copying, he meant it. In the wild, parrots use their big brains to survive harsh jungles. They remember where hundreds of food sources are hidden, mimic predator calls to trick rivals, and live in tight family flocks for protection. Some parrots can live up to 80 years, outliving their human owners. That's why shelters for elderly parrots exist. A feathered friend might stick around longer than some people plan for. And here's a fun cultural fact. In many cultures, parrots symbolize wisdom and good luck. Pirates in old stories often had a parrot not just for fun, but because parrots could mimic secret words or warn of intruders. So next time your pet parrot babbles nonsense at you, give it credit. You're sharing your home with one of nature's smartest, longest living comedians. Finally, let's honor the world's most loyal companion, the dog. Dogs aren't just cute, their emotional genius is wired to read human feelings better than any other animal on earth. From wolves to poodles, dogs evolved alongside us for tens of thousands of years. They watch our eyes, body language, and tone of voice, sensing when we're happy, sad, or scared, sometimes even before we know it ourselves. Ever notice your dog staring lovingly into your eyes? That gaze triggers the release of oxytocin, the same love hormone that bonds mothers and babies. It's science's proof that dogs and humans share a special bond no other species has with us. Dogs can detect diseases too. Medical alert dogs can sniff out cancer, warn diabetics of blood sugar drops, and even predict seizures before they happen. Working dogs rescue earthquake victims, guide the blind, calm soldiers with PTSD, and help kids read by sitting patiently as they sound out words. No wonder we call them man's best friend. They're emotional detectives, brave heroes, goofy companions, and forever family, all rolled into one wagging tail. So tonight, give your dog an extra treat. They've earned it through centuries of unconditional love. And there you have it. 5 amazing animals with secrets and abilities that prove the natural world is far more magical than most people realize. Which fact made you smile the most? Drop a comment. I love reading your thoughts and your pet stories too. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the animal kingdom, please smash that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss more wild stories from nature. Until next time, keep exploring, keep caring for animals big and small, and remember, sometimes our everyday furry and feathered friends are the true superheroes of our world. See you soon.